2018 G80 Sport 3.3 liter twin turbo V6. About to go for a quick test drive. Yeah, this is so cool. Like, it doesn't get much cooler than this. Get all buckled up and ready to go. Put it in drive.
Once we gotta tell you, that back road.
Sport mode.
Be careful.
Yeah.
There's a cop.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
control over here.
Alright, and we will
Just make sure to hold it down all the way.
I'll take traction control disabled.
Stability.
And stability off, because we won't need that. Look at this. Got a camera in the front. How cool is that? Back this thing up. Traction control off. Sport mode on. You can see the heads up display. This thing is awesome. I'm gonna roll the window up so we don't have to hear that. Man, this thing is so cool. I've been so excited to drive one of these, and we finally got them in the 2018s. Like, I was like, how cool is this? Like, alright, so we're gonna get up and go. I'm gonna take this bad boy on the highway because I'd like to get it up to speed. Close the sunroof so we don't hear it too much. Alright, so we got traction control off. We're gonna get out here in the middle lane just so we can, alright, and I'm gonna floor it. And gets up and goes. So you've got, as I said before, the 3.3 liter V6 twin turbo, and it's about 365 horsepower to the crank. So it's a quick little car. They haven't put out numbers just yet with how fast it's supposed to be, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be about the same as the G90 with the 5 liter. So we're probably looking at about, I'd say, 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds. So pretty quick. And we can check that out once this light turns green, because it's red right now. This car just came in and I'm super excited because this thing's supposed to be a blast. Check behind me. Don't see any cops. Man. Couldn't be more excited. This is way more exciting than driving the this Elantra Sport or the Ioniq or anything, just because it's supposed to be a like a luxury sports car. All right, and it's green. It's definitely quick. In sport mode, the revs are going to hang a little higher for a little longer, and then they'll drop down. And then once you get to a steady speed, then the RPMs will drop down to 2,000, but it's going to be at a little bit more aggressive, and it'll hold a little higher RPMs, and kind of it'll allow the car to tack out. But I will say I'm pretty impressed. You know, this is for a luxury car, and as heavy as it is, it's pretty quick. Of course, I've driven faster vehicles, but for what it is, I think it's pretty quick, and it's got some cool features. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's got the heads-up display. Got the nice panoramic sunroof, navigation, heated and cooled seats, you know, nice leather seats, and then of course the Genesis steering wheel, which now everything has become Genesis since they've kind of done away with the Hyundai branding for these vehicles. And now this vehicle, instead of being a Genesis, it's a G80 car will keep itself. So you see, it's going to put itself back in the lane, which is so cool. So it's not going to let me, it won't let me veer out of the lane, but now it's going to tell me to put my hands back on the steering wheel. It's a really cool feature. They've got that. They've got the cruise control distancing. This is going to be the lane change assist. So once you'll be able to, the side mirrors will illuminate orange, which they were doing. And then if somebody's in your blind spot, you turn your turn signal on, the car will beep. And then if you're you start turning, then the steering wheel will vibrate. So you've got a lot of safety measures. You've got cameras in both the front and rear of the car. The car's coming up, so it's lighting up. But lots of cool features and tech. I think this is kind of like the perfect, you know, I won't say old man car, but if you don't exactly want a sports car, but you still want luxury, instead of buying, you know, a Hellcat or something crazy like that, that's basically just sport. You know, you get the luxurious life, and you still get all of the power that makes it a fun car, because this thing definitely gets up and goes. Because so far this has been pretty fun. I haven't gotten into too much because I don't want to get a ticket. But definitely that little 0 to 60, it got up and go. We're gonna take off this exit, and then when I hop back on the highway, we'll get into it again and kind of see what she has. So sweet. It's actually really, really cool. I'm so excited to be one of the few people to get to drive this, since it's such a limited production. Step on that. Taking a ramp, and once we're coming off this ramp, we'll get up to speed real quick. But I will say this has been very fun. This is probably one of my favorite cars that Hyundai has made so far. I know it's technically a Genesis, but it's definitely one of the most exciting cars. I wish they would have done more with the Genesis coupes. I know they did away with them for a few years, but I'm hoping when they bring them back, they bring back some more exciting stuff other than the 3.8 V6 that they had, because I think with a more aggressive engine, we could have a lot more fun. Like, think about this engine in a coupe would be just crazy. But I'm probably going to end the video here and go ahead and drive back to the dealership. But this has been a really fun experience.